Hi, I'm Joey with this week's Science and Tech News. When it comes to futuristic space projects, nothing comes close to the NASA Innovative Advanced Concepts Program, or NIAC. Earlier this year, the NIAC announced 12 projects that it would fund as part of its Phase 1. Now, NIAC has revealed 5 projects for its Phase 2 that will get $500,000 each, including orbiting rainbows, an asteroid mapping cosmic ray, and an inflatable balloon telescope. Let's start with the craziest sounding one, the orbiting rainbow. Researchers at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory are trying to create a dust cloud of tiny light-bending objects that can rearrange in space to detect super distant planets with high-resolution images. Next up is the 10-meter suborbital large balloon reflector, which would turn an inflatable reflector into a balloon-carried telescope. Last, but certainly not least, is the asteroid mapping galactic cosmic ray, which would shoot super tiny particles to map the inside and outside of rocky bodies traveling through the solar system. The other 2 projects that won funding are a spacecraft rover hybrid, where a mothership can deploy a smaller spacecraft onto a low-gravity object, like an asteroid or moon, and a lightweight electro-optical imaging sensor that would replace the bulkier materials currently used in telescopes. Wow, talk about some cool technology. Last week, astronomy lovers got to feast their eyes on an extra special supermoon. In fact, it was the biggest full moon of the year, and it was the closest that Earth would be to the moon for the rest of 2014. The moon would not be this close again until September 28, 2015. Astronomers call this ultra-close supermoon a perigee full moon, which describes the closest point of the moon to the Earth for any given month. There will be a total of 3 supermoons this year, falling in July, August, and September. But this month's moon will certainly be the most super. About 25,000 years ago, a sinkhole called the Natural Trap Cave opened up in Wyoming, and all kinds of prehistoric mammals fell into it over time. This boneyard of extinct creatures has gone unexplored for over 30 years, but it's now become a treasure trove for paleontologists who are finding hundreds of well-preserved skeletal remains. How did the animal bones last so long down there? Well, the cool and dark conditions of the sinkhole acted kind of like a refrigerator, keeping the remains of those old critters nice and fresh. In order to reach the bottom, Australian and American researchers climbed down the 85-foot drop with ropes and hooks. After digging around in the dirt, they uncovered fossils of short-faced bears, collared lemmings, mammoths, and even camels. That's just the beginning, though, as scientists believe they'll find thousands more bones, some of which might be up to 100,000 years old. Autobots, roll out! Engineers from Harvard and MIT have created the world's first transformer robot using origami-inspired shape memory materials that react to heat and pressure. The unique bots can be used in hazardous environments on Earth or in space, paving the way for convenient and cost-effective exploration. The self-assembling machines may not be able to turn into jets or semi-trucks like in the Transformers films, but the foldable gizmos can put themselves together, get up, and even walk without the assistance from humans. These aren't multi-million-dollar devices either, since the equipment used to make the bots only costs about $3,000, and each bot only costs about $100 to make. Not only will they cut costs when it comes to exploring dangerous environments, but the self-assembling technique can revolutionize manufacturing processes by having products assemble themselves rather than requiring a factory. How cool would it be to get into Apple's super secret Apple University? Unfortunately for us, Apple University is only open to Apple employees, but recently a few anonymous Apple employees spilled the beans on what exactly goes on there. Apple University is a training program for Apple employees that is taught by professors from top universities like Yale, Harvard, and Stanford. In a class called What Makes Apple Apple, students learn the reasoning behind Apple's clean and simplistic designs. Students also learn about Apple's business model, and they are taught to think outside of the box. Plus, the classrooms are roomy, comfortable, and totally high-tech. Apple University, here I come! Have you ever wanted a little extra light but didn't feel like carrying around a bulky flashlight? Well, you're in luck because the credit card light bulb is here to save the day. This little device is about the size of a credit card and can fit right into your wallet or purse. When you need some light, just take it out and push the bulb into a vertical position, and presto, you have light. Now that's a little gadget that would light up my life.